Psycho versus Raptor.
Part 1.
This is us, like, not playing Airsoft for a few months, and when I came back while I was on vacation, and basically I've been playing, just toying around, trying to get around people and stuff, but I haven't had an intense fight that takes me up to crazy engagements like the way I do with Raptor.
Then I've been recovering from being sick, so I haven't been able to play for like 5 weeks. So this is good first match back at full speed, quote unquote.
Right.
3, 2, 1, go!
So here I go.
So here we go at the first start, and we run into each other.
Check
out that slow motion trade kill. So then we sprint back to spawn because, you know, I'm fast, so Jose's got to hurry up so he can keep up.
You can hear me breathing hard around this corner. I'm like, oh. And then it's like,
he stops to check, and you can hear him literally take a deep breath. Tries to reset himself.
so this is where I lose sight of exactly anywhere you were. So now I gotta check all the corners.
If I remember right, at this point I was running around in the Starbucks, I believe, looking for you, and I think I crossed over to the den side now, and so when you crossed to this side of the field is when I pushed for the bank and literally couldn't find you anymore.
At this point, I'm like, if I don't move, he's gonna either find where I'm at and shoot me. So now I'm pieing the corners real tight.
And I'm checking down Main Street. While I look down Main Street, this is when he comes up to the chem lab, hits me from the left.
Now the camera caught it as if I knew where you were at, but I caught you off of the peripheral of my vision.
Yeah.
And literally, when I fight against you, I have to use my peripherals. And later on in this video, you'll see why. It's not like Raptor comes out in the middle of the alleyway and starts shooting. Raptor starts shooting as soon as he breaks cover. I'm looking down this right here.
Trying to recall what I was doing at this point.
I think this is the part where I start, like, as far as my motions, I start backtracking. I'll clear, and then I'll backtrack. Because I was like, I don't want Raptor to get around me.
I was doing the same thing, but I think I was doing it on the opposite side so that we were synced up in our backtracking. Because this point in the video, it goes for a long time without either one of us seeing each other or even shooting. And I remember just trying to listen for BBs scurrying across the floor or a fart in the wind or something.
And see, with other players, I can shoot and bait you in, but we fought each other so many times to where it's like, it doesn't matter where you shoot. He's going to try to counter my shots. In other words, if I shoot in one direction, he knows I'm going to pivot the other way. Then I have to outthink that by staying with my first shots and following through. And that's where your ears really need to
Yeah, that's where
pay attention.
Really have to listen if you shot and you're moving or if you shot and you're standing still. With the fans going because it was so hot, it was really hard to pick up on movements, unlike the last couple times we fought where you could literally hear us giggling as we ran across.
And that's where I catch you.
Right
walking
there.
Clear as day across the animal. I think at that point you're just like, come on, I'm going to beat you in. And there I go.
Right. So then you run to try to get a flank on me, and I push to your current path.
Right.
But I remember at this point I paused on the flags at the Empire flag and waited to see if you were going to come back across through the window or not. And when I didn't see you cross the window, I figured you'd already gone to the Alamo, so that's why I stayed on my position in the corner of Main Street.
Same here, man. I'm thinking like, okay, Raptor's bound to be this way if he didn't come back from the right side. And you'll see me right here, where I have to look back behind me just in case.
This is where you did your backtrack. And at this moment, I think I went and I cleared the bank and the pillbox building just to make sure you didn't cut through the Alamo and come back. And then I swept back through the Starbucks area and determined that you were no longer on the big side of the field.
When I'm over here trying to clear the small side, thinking that you came up behind me.
Man, it's a lot of chaos. Bomb going off and we're trying to commentate.
So right now we're commentating over the video while there's still a game going on in the arena.
Yeah, this must have been when I did my big sweep of the big side, because I looked around hard on the other side of the map for you, and I went through every building twice before I was like, alright, he's on the small side.
Yeah, we started hunting me
Viewer's
down.
discretion is advised. This is where I said I need to go to the small side quick and fast. And if you look here in slow motion, you can actually see my BBs go right past the camera. And you can see Jose's hit me in the chest. And I hit him once, and the other one...
Dude, check out the speed of our shots.
Like, you can literally see him go on either side. As
You're shooting back at me, too.
Right.
But check out the follow-through on both sides.
Yeah. We both followed through. I hit the Alamo, and I think I went all the way around to Chem Lab.
Dude, because I didn't see the shot coming anywhere. I was like, let me cut across here, and that's when you tagged me.
Hit. Hey, dude.
I didn't even see where you, I'm just like, yeah, bro, you shot me right here.
I was like,
back shoulder.
how did I hit you? I totally didn't even see a BB touch you, and you said I hit you in the shoulder, which made sense why I didn't hear it, because it hit skin. But
So-
I was in disbelief, because I was like, oh, you moved way too fast, I couldn't shoot you.
So a lot of people don't realize that we both, no matter who gets hit, we both go back and touch the barrel. Oh, right here.
Look, you can actually see me dodge
The last two
the
shots.
last two shots, and then when I,
Around that corner
I'm sorry,
is when I
I'm
started
sorry.
shooting at you and I saw your hand up. I was like, I'm
Yeah,
so sorry,
because
bro.
that last, I think the last shot before I dodged caught me.
Alright, so this is the scene where
I
you
run
jump out.
across. Alright.
It looks like you hopped.
Yeah, but I don't. It's just the camera can't, I guess, pick it up. I don't know. I know I didn't jump.
What made you want to turn back around right here?
Your shot.
Because I didn't shoot.
Because you shot that one shot and I heard it. And so that made me stop and come this way. Because I was thinking you were going to loop around towards the Alamo. And then when I saw that you didn't come out, I checked this corner right here. Right there.
Right there.
So small, you can't even hardly see. You see the glare off of my scope protector.
And you're still there, dude.
And I'm still there.
That's what I was like, nah, forget this, dude. I'm going around. I gotta go around.
And
And
when
then even right here, dude, I wasn't dumb enough to try to go around and
right.
I still checked that right behind me. I'm
This,
like,
this is when I paused at the second stack of tires. And so then
this is where I try to dart across and I tag
you try to dart, and that's when I came in the door of the
yeah,
the restaurant.
Me.
Yeah. And when I came in the door of the restaurant, I saw you running into the Alamo, and
You can't fight shot for shot.
Like, God, that still gives me chills just watching you peek back out and there's a black dot basically on the wall.
Dude.
That was a noob fail on my part. I slipped on BBs and my foot just went out and I could not for the life of me get control of it to pull it back in. And I even knew, I was like, fuck my leg, fuck my leg.
That's where you stick your barrel out. I'm like, what the hell?
Dude, like you literally take like 3 seconds to shoot at it. And you're like, wait, what?
Really,
Did you just
Raptor?
try to shoot? Did you just try to bait me with your barrel? And I'm like,
Flash your
maybe?
barrel like that?
Dude.
Where's that bait?
and I think it was just enough to throw you off your game to where when I
Yeah.
peeked in the window, I got you. But you had to get that reaction shot.
Yeah.
You hit the middle wood thing though when you shot at me.
Hey, you hit me.
You could see it in the video, and I remember when you shot at me, it hit the wooden.
Right.
It's still intense. Again, this is just us after hours.
I was like, really?
Messing around, trying to get back in the groove of things.
Right, because during regular gameplay, sometimes we can't go as hard as we want to.
Literally what I did.
Or like we're going at it, and then all of a sudden you get shot from the side. I'm like,
I was
oh,
like
okay.
this.
Yeah.
Looking like this, and I pulled
So,
back, and I went,
This is really the only time we have to go one-on-one, heads up, full, I guess, power, intensity, whatever you want to call it.
shot me. I was like, you clearly hit the wall.
Yeah, man, it's always fun shooting against you, shooting at you.
Getting shot by you.
Jesus, dude. I think you got me one up on this one.
Because I did that, so that way if you made it
But
over
this
there,
is not the first time. I mean, people got to know that we've gone at it so many times before.
Yeah. I think earlier today I was talking with somebody about that time you and I one-on-one after hours barefoot. Remember? You could hear, ow, son of a, oh dang, stepping on a BB wrong, and you're like, he's over there, run after him, and you're like, ow, 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 stepping on BBs, trying to run across, but it's always a good time, a lot of fun.
Alright, man, that's all we got. So you guys want to come check us out? We're here. I'm gonna be here full time from now on, so it's gonna be awesome.
Don't forget to check out our high intensity play Sundays. So if you're that advanced player that wants to get a little bit more of a challenge and increase your skills, come on out Sunday afternoon.
Right, where you get to see some of this action, and you get to participate in the action.